this is Micah with the Vision Experience, and in this video we're going to show you how to upright your Trinity Truss movie screen frame. Now there's a couple of very important things that you really want to be aware of when you upright your screen. First of all, it's going to be a fairly simple process. 2 people can do this. You get 1 person on each end and you'll walk the screen up and it'll go up into position. But nevertheless, be aware of what's happening here. It is a heavy screen, it is a heavy frame. Make sure you have strong enough people to do that. Also, what you might want to do when you first get your frame, don't put the screen on it. And just set it up this way and set it up a couple times and get comfortable with it. Once you understand it, then it'll be just fine. Also, this is the point where you're going to attach any rope connections. When the frame is up and in position, it's a very stable frame. But nevertheless, with wind, this screen can become a very big sail. So you want to go ahead and connect ropes and stakes as needed. If you're setting this up indoors, you might not even use the leg extensions because you don't want that extra space, so you're going to use extra cables or whatever to secure the screen. But once again, this is a large screen. You want to be completely aware of what you're doing. But that said, 2 people can set this up fairly easily and simply, and it does just go up in a snap. So what we're going to do now, you can see that it's all laid out. We've got some ropes connected on the side. So what David's going to do here is he's just going to be a little bit of security with the ropes, but it's totally unnecessary for us. We do this all the time. We're just going to go right up. Now the one thing I want you to be completely aware of is when you are walking it up, you want to walk it up evenly. You want to be going up at the same rate together. You don't want to get the screen out of torque because that'll create maybe too much weight on one side and could create a problem. The other thing you do not ever want to do is use ropes instead of walking it up to kind of contort it up. That will put stress on some of these truss joints and that can cause damage. So you really want it when it goes up, make sure that you're walking it up evenly into position. When it comes down, the same thing. Make sure you just gently bring it down evenly in position, but don't, contort it with ropes and put stress points that way. And it just goes up in a snap. So that said, here we go. We're just gonna walk it up. And here we go. So as I mentioned, we're just walking up even. I'm looking at him and we're making sure we're just going up at the same rate. And it's really just not that big of a deal. Here, we're just gonna go slow. A nice little gentle touch on down. And look at that. Wasn't that great? It was just fantastic. So now we're going to do in the same video, we're going to show you how we break the screen down. But before we do that, at this point, now's where you will connect your back 2 leg sections. So when we connect this here, as you can see now, you have a huge leg base here. This is a very stable frame. We include some extra rope and stakes, so you can add rope and stakes as needed for the entire frame, and you are just set to go. It's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. So now at this point, we're going to go ahead and bring the screen down. So you're going to disconnect your back leg extensions. Otherwise, it'll be very, very difficult to tilt back. Now, once you're at this point, it is a little easier if you have a 3rd person on the ropes, so they can kind of help the screen get going, but it's still not that difficult. Also, as the screen gets to the point where he can reach it, he might grab it at the end and bring it down. But that said, if you got a couple of guys that are just, relatively in good shape, it should not be that big of a problem at all. So here we go, we're just gonna tilt it back. And then the same deal, look at the guy next to you, come on back, just walk it back gently, consistently. And then here we go. And that's all there is to it. Our new 21-foot screen is easy to set up. It's portable. It has a nice professional look, and it's available now. If you have any further questions, contact us anytime, and we're happy to help.